From this massive 6-foot-tall bathhouse from Spirited Away to the Straw Hat Pirates ship from One Piece, these are some of the coolest anime Lego sets you probably haven't seen. Starting off with one of the most popular anime in the world, Jujutsu Kaisen, we have Gojo Satoru in all his glory. This is of course a minifigure rocking the iconic headband and snow white hair, and he easily takes the first place as the most attractive guy in all of anime, so try not to fall in love with him. And of course, with the good comes the bad, and there are a few more evil than Mahito. His neon blue hair and patched face make for a terrifying curse. And no, Mahito's Lego form does not have the same shape-shifting ability he has in the anime. Of course though, we aren't going anywhere without our main character or protagonist, Itadori Yuji. His school uniform tailored to a hoodie combined with the black flashes on both arms make him equally as dangerous and cool. Just don't forget about his Sukuna form. And of course, there are many more Jujutsu Kaisen Lego minifigures like this one, and even this one, but now let's just move on to the Straw Hat Pirates from One Piece, and they could not get anywhere, of course, without their trusty ship, the Thousand Sunny. At the front of the ship, the figurehead boasts a large lion face with 2 bones crossed behind it, a sail decorated with the crew's logo, and of course, a crow's nest on top of the main mast to spot the massive creatures that can spawn up to thousands of feet. And the brilliant addition of greenery in the middle makes the long stretches at sea feel a little shorter and easier. At the back of the ship is everything you'll need to live while out on the sea, the kitchen, sleeping quarters, and navigation. This beautiful playground of style and convenience is the perfect ship for the future pirate king and his crew. So if you love Luffy, you'll love this. But now moving on to something a little smaller than the creatures of One Piece, because up next we have Attack on Titan, and it's one of the scariest titans, the Colossal Titan. The titan that started everything, and its towering height of 200 feet is now shrinked into something a bit more pocket-sized. Despite the smaller height, it's still very noticeable how much bigger he is compared to a regular Lego minifigure. The arms and legs that could crush boat-sized stones with ease, and the peeled-off skin that reveals layers of bulging muscles are sure to fuel the nightmares of the residents of the Shiganshina district for years to come, and maybe even yours. Anyways, the Titan figures in this particular set are all similar size to, you know, the minifigures of Hulk and things like that. Can't forget the Eren Yeager minifigure though. And speaking of nightmares, let's now talk about one of the Pokemon that scared me the most as a child, Charizard. Looking the coolest out of the 3 starter Pokemon, it has been given a worthy tribute in Lego form. The set has 1,664 pieces, so it will take hours to build our favorite fire dragon, but the end result is well worth it because the whole build looks like a perfect copy from the show. The head with sharp teeth that snatch prey, the claws and talons that could leave marks on the toughest of skin, the beautiful tail that's on fire, and of course the majestic wings that allow it to fly. Even the environment is perfect, a volcano that is starting to erupt and is already leaking lava. Just look at this. That's not all though, because thanks to the genius gear work that is hidden, you can actually fly the Charizard by cranking a lever behind him, which makes it a truly cool Lego build. The coolness doesn't stop here, however, as we're moving on to My Hero Academia. Katsuki Bakugo, the most talented student in UA High School, shines with his signature angry red eyes and a mask. The black, green, and red colored hero suit he wears is missing the gauntlets that allow him to make his explosion stronger and bigger, but they have at least been painted on the minifigures, so I guess it counts in a way. We can't go, however, without mentioning his rival, Midoriya Izuku. To be honest though, his design looks a little weird and doesn't really resemble him at all. The Lego looks more like the mother than Izuku. This one goes 1-0 to Bakugo. Naruto can proudly claim itself as one of the most iconic anime of all time, so we are pairing it with one of the most iconic locations in Naruto, and dare I say, in all of anime? The Ichiraku ramen shop, where the 7th Hokage consistently ate as a child, has become a staple in the Naruto universe. The first floor has incredible detail like ramen bowls with noodles and fish cakes, a kitchen that's fitted with a refrigerator, stove, and a ventilation system, and stools with a massive center table where paying customers could eat the delicious, yummy food. You even have some privacy with short wind covers that block prying eyes. And the second floor has living quarters for the honored chef, of course. A tiny bathroom boasting a shower, a sink, and a toilet too. The bedroom has a 1-person bed and a window. I mean, what more could a man in his golden years wish for? And this is not all, as at nighttime, this build truly comes to life. The breathtaking visuals make you truly wish you were born in a world created by someone's pen. But from everything on the list, this set is pretty high up there. Now, look at Italy US location is perfect for Yubaba to look down at all her employees and make sure that they are working the maximum maximum amount. Now, instead of running away from demons and spirits, let's talk about hunting them. Demon Slayer is known for its amazing action scenes, and these LEGO minifigures definitely reflect that. The main character, Tanjiro, looks incredibly similar to his 2D counterpart. The only thing that's off, though, is his hair color, but the rest is pretty much perfection. The scar on his forehead, the black and green checkered jacket, and the sun-breathing technique wrapping around him. Tanjiro's little sister, Nezuko, also looks like an exact replica from the anime, rocking her iconic purple eyes and the bamboo mouthguard combo. The black jacket and the pink kimono she always wears are also present. And of course, just take a look at the rest of the minifigures because they're all really good. But circling back to Attack on Titan, this awesome LEGO set shows a Titan running after the wall that has been breached. This gives you a much better understanding just how massive these Titans are, as this one is very small and it's still twice the height of a 2-story house. The incredible set has the main character Eren and his two friends Mikasa and Armin. Also, you can't forget the fan favorite Erwin. The soldiers are trying to stop the Titan while he makes lunch for their comrade. The rubble left from the buildings and walls shows how destructive even the weakest Titans can be. The set is riddled with detail, as even the houses inside are furnished. With a bed, storage, and a table, this may not be perfect for permanently living there, but it does the job when you just need to sleep. On the side of the wall, there is also a homage for the 3 walls protecting humanity from its gigantic terrors. Shout out to this dude for making this set come to life. Dragon Ball Z is the most influential anime, so it's only right we take a look at some of these amazing LEGO figures. Starting with the legend himself, Goku, boasting one of his strongest forms, Super Saiyan God, and the form's signature pink-reddish hair. The orange and blue gi is a staple that has been his trusted companion for many decades now. And of course, his one and true rival, Vegeta. His base form has jet black hair and a blue tank top. Usually his hairline is more receded, so they did him pretty nice with this minifigure. Now, his Super Saiyan blue form looks almost the same, but his hair has turned a cool light blue and he's firing a ki blast. The Dragon Ball Z train doesn't stop there, however, because we are going into full throttle towards this amazing build which depicts Super Saiyan Goku doing the Kamehameha. This is most likely the best job anyone has ever done when it comes to making Goku look realistic with Legos. From all the parts of his body to even the fingers, everything has great detail. What makes the whole build even cooler is the fact that it moves in the motion of the legendary attack. When the mechanism under is pulled towards the person who pulls it, every single limb starts moving perfectly in sync, complete to the motion. And for extra effects, scream at the top of your lungs while doing the attack just like Goku does, and it'll probably be more fun. Now we are moving on to the fashionistas and my favorite anime in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Up first, we've got the infamous stand Star Platinum. The purple skin combined with the golden gauntlet and a menacing stare makes this stand look as menacing as it does fabulous. And you can't just not talk about the complementary flaming fist to make the minifigure perfect. And of course, we've got one of the greatest villains, Dio. His blonde hair and golden outfit perfectly mirror his boastful and arrogant personality. Just don't make him angry, as he is excellent at throwing the knives he has in his hand. And you can't have a villain without a hero, so we brought the best of the best, Jotaro Kuja. The wielder of the Star Platinum stand wears a fashionable all-black outfit just like the anime. The schoolboy cap and the long trench coat bring out his rebel personality. Overall, these unofficial minifigures all did a pretty good job at bringing the anime and drawing to LEGO form. And right here, this small-scale build from a large-budget animation movie is one of the most impressive builds when it comes to mechanics. Despite being so small, it's able to move at a continuous pace and not fall over. Sadly, the insides of that build remain a mystery, as there's no more information about this LEGO marvel. Nonetheless, we can look at a non-moving one. This childhood relic comes back to life in the real world with this LEGO set. With the castle having so many moving parts, it's hard to put into words, but the feel of an incomprehensible invention still lingers on, even if it's just in LEGO form. Moving on now to Hunter x Hunter and its colorful cast. Starting off the show is the main protagonist, Gon. His cheery attitude he holds throughout the show is perfectly seen on his face right here. The fully green outfit of high-waisted shorts, tall boots, and a crop top make him look like a ball of happy energy. Of course, Gon's opposite is the gloomy and mysterious Hisoka. With his red pinkish hair and one of the weirdest outfits that looks like it has a spring running in the middle, he truly lives up to the role of a mysterious clown. And of course, we've also got the character with the rarest eyes in the world, Kurapika. The blue tabard he wears is something rarely seen, and of course, combined with the 2010 Justin Bieber styled hair, he is surely a hit with the ladies. The Hokage mansion in Naruto houses the village's strongest ninja, the Hokage, the same place Naruto starts working as an adult. The entrance is built with white bricks that have the Leaf Village symbol adorned on them. The first floor is used as a registration hall for the meetings with the Hokage. Up the elevator too, you have the waiting room because the most demanded ninja in the village are busy. And after some time, you can go up to the 3rd floor and finally meet with the village head and talk some business. All the way from the 1st to the 3rd floor, the whole mansion is built with red bricks and each floor has a yellow awning to shade from the sun. The building also boasts a roof terrace so you can get some fresh air as a break from these stressful meetings. During nighttime, the building also looks ominous and breathtaking at the same time thanks to the lights that shine from inside the build. Pretty cool. And of course, with great anime comes great characters, and that's not the exception in Naruto, so let's take a look at some of them. The legendary orange tracksuit and the pronounced whiskers make Naruto definitely look the part of a main character. The red eyeliner from Sage Mode and the formed Rasengan gives his figurine some extra zest. Kakashi Hatake, Naruto's first teacher, is as strong as he is enigmatic. The iconic platinum blonde hair and the headband covering one of his eyes, keeping his appearance a mystery. His infamous Jitsu Chidori on his right hand gives him an aura of violence and destruction. The Killer Bee minifigure has an awesome secret too. The base form depicts the stylish 8-sword wielding ninja wearing a white-blue outfit, decorated by an aesthetic scarf and his carefree attitude. But he has his special 8-tails form that turns him into the same beast that terrified his village decades ago. Wherever the giant red beast goes, destruction follows. This cool speed build of Zoro's cursed sword from One Piece is more than 3 feet long, or 1 meter. And look, you even get a sheath for the sword, and pulling it out makes you feel like a legendary pirate on its way to steal someone's booty, just like Zoro. And One Punch Man does not hold back when it comes to great characters, so let's meet some of them. Saitama, despite looking like a side character with his yellow bodysuit and a white cape, is the strongest man on the planet. His serious expression shows no remorse to any enemies either. The most talented fighter on the planet, Garu, gives the impression of a wild animal as well. The white spiky hair and a skin-tight shirt make him look like a wolf waiting to pounce on unsuspecting prey. And of course, his signature flaming hands technique is also on display. The half-man, half-cyborg Genos is Saitama's one and only disciple. His arms have also been replaced with metallic plasters and cybernetic eyes, giving him a refined and a flawless look that is expected of a robot. But we're not going anywhere without the world's most famous Pokemon, Pikachu. This 825-piece build takes some time for sure, but in return you get your cute ball of electricity that looks like a replica of the anime version. The start of the build might look nothing like Pikachu, but the longer you build, the more it starts to resemble him. The finished build looks fantastic as well. The chubby, adorable rodent with red cheeks looks incredibly detailed and 100% comes to life. I mean, look, the tail is even in the exact same shape of a lightning arrow, and the tall but thin ears are what makes this Pokemon so cute. The Avatar and his squad could not lead the resistance without their trusty flying bison Appa. It truly is a massive animal as it weighs 10 tons and dwarfs all the people surrounding him. The massive horns that are able to each lift a tank, and the wide back that allows you to put a saddle on him to make traveling great distances enjoyable. It does for sure make him an incredible animal for getting from point A to point B, and even during wartime you can put him in armor and you have a terrifying weapon at your disposal. In all seriousness though, the detail here is pretty immaculate and looks so good, I might just need my own. Now this cool build of Whitebeard from One Piece is a great tribute to one of the strongest pirates to ever live. Sporting the same exact white mustache his name originated from and not wearing anything other than a cape as a top allows us to take a peek at his developed muscles that are meant for combat. And even though he looks like he has black pegs for feet, they are just thin and small black boots. And of course his trusty Murakumo Giri that aids him in battle and is 2 heads taller than him by his side. Moving on, a magical dragon god Shenron that can fulfill your one wish if you collect all 7 Dragon Balls that has been transported from Dragon Ball Z to the real world. This tall and green dragon looks way friendlier than his red eyes suggest. And the best part is that the build has also hidden 7 Dragon Balls that are in Shenron's holding. I mean, can you find all 7 Dragon Balls hiding in this picture? I really wish you the best of luck. Leave a comment down below if you did. That's pretty much it. Have you had a favorite build that we showed in the video, or maybe did I forget to include something anime related? Well, let me know in the comments below, and also subscribe!